Hey guys, my name is Ashley and I'm doing another video. What the hell? I even put makeup on and everything and I did my hair kind of weird, but we're gonna deal with it. Also, growing an undercut out is ridiculous. Like, look at my hair. I have like two different styles going on right now. What the hell? Anyway, we're doing this. So, welcome to my video. And today we are doing the lovely Lisa Does Life's book tag video type thing on rereads, and it was basically she had a couple of prompts about what kind of books you like to read and what books you like to reread. And I'm a big advocate for rereading. Rereading is one of my all-time favorite things to do. I feel like if you love a book and it speaks to you, reread it as many times as you want. There are certain books that I will reread to get myself into or out of certain things, and I adore rereading so much. And we're going to talk about some of the things that I like to reread. So the first prompt is a cozy reread, and I don't know why this is my pick, but it's The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. To me, there is something about this book that I absolutely adore. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I love it. But if I want to just feel cozy and just comforted and just anything like that, this is the book I pick up. Yes, there's issues with homophobia and things like that in it. But this book just makes me feel at home, and it's such a cozy read to me, and I just love being wrapped up in a blanket and just rereading it, and I'll have the audiobook going and I just feel almost safe with this. And I think that's all that you can ask for a cozy reread. If you don't know what this is about Evelyn Hugo, who is a big-time Hollywood actress, and she doesn't do interviews, and she asks to do an interview with this one journalist specifically. And so she does it, and she wants to talk about her life, and what is most notorious about her is that she had 7 husbands. So she talks about that and other things, and it's fantastic. And if you've not read it, I adore this book so much. It's so good. It's just beautifully done. I highly recommend. The next prompt is a fun reread, and I picked the Guy Corella trilogy. I don't know if there's going to be more. I hope there's going to be more, but these are really cute. This is the Once Upon a Con trilogy. It is about a bunch of actors who work on basically a reboot of Star Trek, and it talks about, like, it's a retelling of fairy tales in a modern way, and it's all set at a con, and it's all really fun, and I love it. The first one is Guy Corella, and it focuses on our main character Elle, and she wants to go to the con, very Cinderella retelling. The second one is Princess and the Fangirl. It is sapphic, which we always love. It is a Prince and the Pauper retelling, very well done. My favourite of the three is Bookish and the Beast. It's just fantastic. I have not actually reread this one though. I might need to do a reread of this. They're all fantastic. This is obviously Beauty and the Beast. And they're all so good. They're all so fun. I cannot recommend these enough. They're so fun. They're so quick to read. They're just silly, and I love them, and they're fun. The next one is a palette cleanser reread, and I am going to make my girlfriend very happy. And say The Love Hypothesis. I love Ali Hazelwood. Ali Hazelwood is not my favourite romance author, but she is high up there. I have books pre-ordered by her. I have read all of the books that she's brought out. I really enjoy them. And this is quick, easy, and just, if I'm reading loads of really chunky fantasies and I need to like step away and be like, whoa, I need a break from all of like the intenseness, Love Hypothesis is fantastic for that. I did like Love on the Brain a little bit more, but I've reread this and I have not reread Love on the Brain. I reread passages from Love on the Brain. There was bits that I was like, I want to reread that bit, and I just did. So anything by Ali Hazelwood so far, Love Theoretically. Cannot wait to get my hands on that. A series reread is the next prompt, and I picked Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Lani Taylor. Anything by Lani Taylor, really. I love the worlds that Lani Taylor creates. Lani Taylor is one of those authors that I can just eat up anything she writes. Her prose are beautiful, her worlds are fantastic. I do not know how she does it, but I am just always so intrigued by everything she writes. I adore this. I love Strange the Dreamer, and that is also one of them that is a reread series for me. There's a lot of books that are a reread of a series type thing for me. But this one is really, really good. I adore the world. I am amazed. I don't understand how her brain works. I wish I knew how her brain works, because to write the fantastical in such a way, but also have it so engaging and the writing to be so beautiful. Adore it. Adore Lani Taylor. She is one of my all-time favourite authors. I will literally, it's one of those things of, if this woman put out a grocery list, I would read the grocery list. Just the way she writes, I love it. I love it. The next one is an emotional reread. I'm not going to lie, I don't think this one's going to come into a shock to many people. I recently did a reread of this for the Christopher-long, and I made it known that the first time that I read this, I cried for 3.5 hours. I don't cry as often now when I read it, but I still get very, very emotional. It's Dark Dawn. It's Dark Dawn. I don't know what J. Christoph did to be this emotionally devastating, but I go back for it every single time. I adore this man's world. I adore how he wrote it, and the thing that set me off still will set me off, and I cannot stop myself from crying at this book. I love it. I get very, very, very upset at it, and I will probably reread it again in the future, probably in a year or so, because I just love this world. And the final prompt is a comfort reread. This is one that I just finished rereading not long ago. If ever I need a reset, if I'm feeling like I'm getting a bit slumpy, if I feel like I need to just like take a step back, this is the book that I reread to just bring it back. And that's Air of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. Specifically this book. I will reread the others, but very often if I'm doing a reread of the series, I will skip Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight and Assassin's Blade, and I will just jump into the third book. I adore this book. This book is phenomenal. I'm so fortunate that I have a personalised signed copy of it. I was very, very fortunate to meet her just before this book came out, and I managed to get my hands on the third book. I absolutely adore this. I love Rowan. I love Selena. I love all of the characters. There is something about this book that just hits perfectly for me, and I absolutely cannot put it down. And I'm so in love with this and this world, and I feel as if, as much as I love Throne of Glass, the first book, and I really do enjoy Crown of Midnight, and the Assassin's Blade prequels is fantastic and I love them, there is something in this book that brings me back time and time again, and I love it. I feel as if she really got to the world building. I feel as if we got a real like stance on where the world was going, and there is something about this book that I can just read over and over and over again and not get bored of, and I'm so excited to reread this pretty soon. I've hinted at it. We kind of know what's probably going to happen. But yeah, Air of Fire, one of my all-time favorite books. This is my comfort read. This is, if there has been, I think I did this last year as well. I turned around to some of my friends and I said, I don't want to read anything. I just want to reread Air of Fire. And they were like, do it. But we were supposed to be reading the entire series. We didn't end up doing that. And I think I ended up reading Air of Fire because I jumped in on a buddy read. This book has my heart and my soul, and I don't know what else to say about it, but I love it. I think this is it's potentially not one of the strongest of Sarah J Maas's books. I think that, like, there's a lot of strong books that Sarah J Maas has brought out, and especially as her writing has evolved. But there is something so special in this one that I just really, really appreciate, and I cannot stop myself from loving. And that was the tag. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm not going to tag anyone, but if anyone wants to, please feel free to do it. Thank you, Lisa, for tagging me. And I hope that my answers were good. If you like this video, let me know. If you have any ideas of what I should do, let me know. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.